Good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. Here's another beautiful day here in Washington State. It is, as you can tell. Yeah, it's sunny. It's been pretty dreary the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, which is good. I mean, you know, we needed the rain. We had a really dry year this year, but today, at least right now, the weather's clear. So I'm out here sort of doing some cleanup. Yeah, so the other day, I get a knock at the door, and it's the guy who's doing the install. They're putting a new house in next door, manufactured home. Yeah, it's all fancy, you can't see anything, but the dude who's doing the install noticed that there was a ton of water coming out of our water meter box down there. Sure enough, there was a leak in the water meter. Luckily, it was inside the water meter box, which meant the county has to take care of it. Basically, there's a 90-degree fitting that comes off the pressure regulator, and at that 90-degree fitting, it was all corroded and rusted, and there was a big leak. So, got that all fixed up, but I'm just being able to clean up now. Yeah, so I want to show you these real quick. These are Georgia Boot loggers. I've had these for a few years now, and they've really done me well. They're only now just getting broken in. I haven't really been able to put them to proper work, like beat the hell out of them. But I can tell you that they're good on steep inclines. This heel back here really helps when you're walking downhill, especially. So yeah, got to strap these bad boys on and got them full of mud. Vibram soles. I really like Vibram soles, so these are a pretty good boot, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm gonna get those cleaned up and do a couple other things out here. I figured I'd make a vlog out of it, since I snuck out earlier today to a county park. No, sorry, Kitsap Memorial State Park. My elementary school used to do their end of year picnic there. Just goes to show you how long I've been around here. But anyways, I went down there and it was low tide, so I poked around. So yeah, it's always good just getting out and getting some fresh air. Boy, there's a lot of air traffic today. Yeah, threw up some stuff on Instagram. Actually just might insert a couple of those pictures here because I think they turned out good. Yeah, alright, so let's get to doing some more of this stuff. Let's get these boots cleaned off, and then maybe a little bit later I'll set you guys up on the tripod with the big camera, better audio, and we'll talk about CTS BD1N. So, got some things cleaned up. I told you guys about the fun little water meter thing that came up. What I really wanted to talk about on today's episode, today's video, whatever you want to say, is the blade steel, CTS BD1N in particular. This guy, my Pair 3 lightweight, which is one of my favorite knives, favorite builds that I have. I carry this thing. Boy, this was the rock star of the summer, I'll tell you what. Athletic shorts, no problem. Swim shorts, no problem. It's light, it's sturdy, it's out of the way. It's a really good knife, the Pair 3 lightweight, especially with these Applied Weapons Tech lightweight scales. Little lynch clip action there to boot. It's a really nice build. Can't thank Erica over at Erica's EDC enough for sending this my way almost a year ago, I guess. But yeah, I did some testing on this knife, this platform, trying to sort of get my head wrapped around the CTS BD1N and whether it was a good steel for value and stuff like that. And I was a bit hesitant at first, but I think that just came down to the edge that was on the knife. Once I found the correct edge that really worked with the steel, man, this thing is a laser beam, and it just has been. It's been getting plenty of use, and the only maintenance it sees is a cleanup on the strop here and there. So I'm not saying this is like some mega high edge retention steel or anything like that, but it's better than what I first gave it credit for. So yeah, that's really the whole reason I wanted to come back and revisit this real quick. Is that I do think it's a good value for money steel. It's really sharpenable, easily sharpenable, fairly tough. Edge retention's okay. It's really not that bad. If you're using this for like day-to-day EDC tasks, i.e. opening boxes, breaking down the occasional box, cutting through a lot of tape, then yeah, I think this is going to be everything you need and more. It's going to keep an edge for quite a while, and when it does come to sharpen it, hopefully it'll be as easy as a touch-up. But even if you did have to take some material off and do a little bit of reprofiling and stuff like that, I can tell you from experience that it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I think we started out at 18 degrees, roughly like 18 degrees per side edge angle on this bad boy, and I ended up taking it down to 17 per side, and then polished it up as best I could, and that seems to be the edge that really stuck. The initial edge that I put on there just didn't jive well. I just don't think I did a very good job on it, to be honest. Yeah, redid it, took my time, and dropped the edge angle a degree or so. And yeah, it's just, it's super slicey. And y'all know me, I love a slicey knife. It's a solid knife, and I was really happy to carry it all summer, and I'm really finding it hard to get it out of my pocket, and I think that's funny considering where we started with this knife and my thoughts on the blade steel initially. So yeah, again, I would not shy away from CTS BD1N. As far as a Spyderco goes, I don't know if anybody else really messes around with that steel, but I think Spyderco does a really good job with it, and Spyderco does a good job with their heat treats as well. So yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't hesitate. All right. So beyond that, I guess I'll update you on the P2. This has been getting used every day. Yeah, there's always a screw to tighten or something to pry open or something to cut open, or with the scissors. I don't know. I've been finding excuses to use this thing, and that's okay. I really enjoy it. I think it's everything I need, and nothing I don't. Still carrying it, utilizing the pocket clip. Pocket clip is still in perfect condition. Haven't snagged it on anything yet, which is good. I love the one-handed action. I love the tool set. It's a good tool, and I'm so glad that I finally got into it and purchased one. And yeah. All right, guys. Hope you're all well, and thanks for sticking with it and staying tuned. I appreciate the continued support of the channel. Not exactly sure what's coming next down the pipeline. Potentially some fishing. We've got a couple new rivers opening up soon that are pretty hot to trot. So you might see me chasing some salmon. Yeah, it's just something I just cannot get my head wrapped around quite yet, but I'm learning. I'll keep you guys updated as far as the Leatherman Free P2 goes. If I run into any issues with it, I will pass that information along to you guys. So, alright guys, I'll see you on the next one.